Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's Jimmy from Primer is Best. Got my little wife's 2005 Scion XB washed. Cleaned the wheels. If you have a set of wheels like these, somebody told me what the name of these were. They were on the car when we bought it. We've had this car for years. It's that insignia right there. But I clean them with this stuff right here, Meguiar's Hot Rims Wheel and Tire Cleaner. You just spray it on, let it set for a few seconds, and then wipe it off, hose it off, you know. It does a really good job. When everything's really clean on this thing, it's not a bad looking car at all. Oh yeah, and for just something real quick, I use that Armor All Extreme Tire Shine. It does a pretty good job. Just spray it on. I kind of wipe off the excess and kind of good to go. Done this one the same way, just kind of rinsed over it. Probably a waste of time with it being pollen season, but I just can't stand a dirty vehicle. This is our new to us 2003 Chevy Cat-Eye truck. I just kind of polished the wheels there and, well, the tires, and my wife kind of cleaned it up real quick while I was doing the wheels on her car, because you know, I have to pull a hose around pretty quick. You can't let that stuff sit on there very long, especially when the sun's out. If you've never seen a Scion XB before, it's kind of an odd car. I know that. It's kind of odd. But this is a great car. It's give us a lot of good service, but you know, it's an old car, 2005. Let's see, 15, 20, 18 years old. So, well, yeah, this one's 20, so that's 18. Duh. Anyway, I guess you can kind of tell we kind of like those colors. These colors, whatever they are easy to hide dirt. Meaning you can go a long time without being washed, and it doesn't really look that bad. But I need to wax her car, and I'm going to try to wax this truck real soon. I'll try to keep everything in good condition. Anyway, getting back on this Scion XB. It's got 200 and, I don't know how many, 200, maybe 250 or so. I'm not sure. We'll just say 250. Key's not here. But anyway, it's kind of odd. If you've ever seen one before and wondered what it looked like on the inside, this is it. It took me a while to get, I'll just tell you, it took me a while to get used to this speedometer being up here. It's not in the center, but pretty close to the center, but I really like it. Reason being, you can be looking at the road and just turn your eyes real quick instead of turning down here, see how fast you're going or how much gas you have or whatever. It's all right here. And of course, this is an automatic. Of course, you got your park, neutral. I don't know if you can see all that or not. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. Anyway, it's a pretty good car. The AC works on it. Still has the original radio. The radios are not the best. They are not the best. I mean, they work, they play, but it's not the best system for sure. Could have had a better system put in it, but whatever. These cars were made... from my understanding, these cars were made for, you know, like college students, maybe high school students. You know, cheap car. They're cheap on gas. They're cheap to operate, and they are made by Toyota. Just because it says Scion, it's actually a Toyota car. Just so you know, a lot of these cars kind of have a little bit of a, I guess you'd call it a cult following. You can type in Scion XBs, and people just love we love ours. I love this car. It's got a lot of good features on it. It's cheap to operate. Yesterday I put gas in it, and a lot of stop and go wherever we go. I mean, go a few feet, or well, go a little bit, red light, go a little bit, stop sign, blah 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 blah. And it had 28 miles to a gallon. Just rough estimate. I figured it in my head. Might have been a little bit more. I don't know. Probably was. I didn't go exact. I just told my wife, I said, we got about 28. Maybe, might have been 29. Who knows? Anyway, I have gotten like 30, 33, 34 miles to gallon in it if I'm on the interstate. It does pretty good. It's got enough power to get out of its own way as well. I need to get me some more floor mats. That one's got a heel just about worn through it. But I had to buy this right here, this console box. I think I got this on Amazon or something years ago. This is a 2005. It did not come with this. I had to put that in myself. It's got cup holders. Like I said, it's automatic. It's got lots of, you know, it's got the ashtray and all that. We just keep changing it. Napkins. Just got a little place here to put, I guess, well, my wife's got an ink pen in here. Ink pen stuff. Of course, you got a place to put your drinks. All that. Just kind of show you around the car. It's easy to get in and easy to get out. If you're like me and you got bad knees, this is a good car. Lots of storage. Show you the back. If you've never seen one before, you got to excuse. We just done a real quickie job cleaning this up. So, I mean, it could still be done a little bit better, but it's getting cloudy and we're going to have to wrap it up. But a lot of people make campers out of these cars. You know, they fold the front seat down, fold all these seats down, and, you know, it's, you know, they make campers out of them. You know, just take out on the highway and go, and if you find some place you want to sleep, of course, I mean, when you put the seats down, you can put storage in here. I mean, there's, just look up Scion XBs. This is a first generation Scion XB. They have the next generation is a little bit more sleek. I think it might have started in 2008 or 9. I'm not really sure. But me personally, I prefer this body style. Just kind of show you around the car. If you've never seen it before, my wife put this on here. We call it Xbox. Everything we have has a name. Xbox. It's real subtle. She didn't want it to stick out. Just if you was to look at it and think to yourself, hey, that's an Xbox. Our kids, grandkids called it Xbox. But like I said, it's pretty good on gas, and you know, we really like it. It's a good car. Lots of headroom in this thing. If you've never seen one before, there's lots of room in here. The first time I got in this car, my friend was eating lunch. I used to work with him where I used to work, and he was eating lunch in this thing. He was driving it back and forth to work, and you know, we're pretty good friends. I just sat down in the passenger seat with him, and we ate lunch together. And I told him, I said, I am so surprised at how much room there is in this car. And I said, if you ever want to sell it, let me know. Well, it wasn't too long after that. It was a while. He drove it for a long time, but somebody broke into his bank account. I know I've told all my old-time subscribers about this already, probably a couple times, how I wound up with this car. But somebody broke into his bank account, and we live in East Tennessee. They were in Florida, and he had bills to pay, and he come up to me at work and said, Jimmy, said, somebody's broke into my bank account, and I've got to pay bills, and I'm having trouble because somebody broke into my bank account. And I'm trying to make this story real short. Anyway, I said, no, I said, if I can help you, I said, let me know, I'll help you. And he said, no, said you wanted to buy the car, said, I'm willing to sell it. And I said, I really don't want it under them circumstances, you know, you're in the stress, you know, having troubles, and I don't want to take advantage of it. And he said, no, said, really, said, I'd feel better about it if you just bought the car. So I did. And that's how we wound up with it. And we've had this car for years. Show you the motor. I'm ashamed of how dirty it is, but guys, it's East Tennessee, pollen season, and you cannot keep anything clean here. I'll clean it up real good another day. course, you got bugs out now too. But anyway, we've put, I think we went through 2 sets of tires already on this thing. If we go somewhere, 99.9% of the time we're in this, because it gets such good gas mileage and good reliable. I mean, lots of room. You can go grocery shopping, whatever you want to do. Like I said, I know it's odd looking, and it takes somebody probably a few minutes or a few days to get used to looking at it, but it's one of my favorite cars. I mean, it's a good car, and you know, we ain't had much trouble with it. I did have to get the I didn't have it long, and the check engine light come on. I took it to my mechanic, and make a long story short, like I said, I'm trying not to make the video long, but kind of went through the motor there a little bit. Put a new oil pump, you know, just freshened it up. Somebody hadn't changed the oil. My friend had this thing, but I don't know if he changed the oil very much. But anyway, we wound up putting some money into the engine, but it's a good little motor. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better car. I'm so glad we have it. And you know, new oil pump. You know, he just cleaned it up, and I said, wherever you think it might, you know, save me some money by going ahead and putting a new part or something on it, go ahead. So he did, and we've been driving the wheels off of it ever since. Good little car. I'm not afraid to go anywhere in it. I mean, you know, it'll do 80, 85 on the interstate just fine. I mean, it's not no Corvette, but it will get up out of its own way. And I really like it. I mean, it's easy to see out of, you know. Anyway, I'm just kind of bragging on the old car. It's our daily driver, and you know, we just kind of making it look the best we can and taking care of everything the best we can. And I just thought y'all might get a kick out of it, seeing it. We keep a bunch of stuff in the back here. I mean, you know, a few tools and nothing important. But like I said, you know, I've told my wife, I said, if we ever get in a position, we might just take off in this thing and go somewhere. I mean, I said, we could just sleep in this car, you know. I don't know. I guess every once in a while I watch too many YouTube videos where people are camping in their cars, but this would be a great example of one. I mean, when everything's laid down, you know, people put their little mattress in there. I mean, it's plenty of room for 2 people. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little tour of this 2005 Scion XB, or Xbox as we call it. I'm going somewhere in the Xbox, so that's what we do. But anyway, it's a pretty good little car. I try to keep it as clean as I can. And my wife really likes it. She's comfortable in it, and that's why she doesn't like to drive something big like this, because she's used to something like this. I mean, you can zip in and out. A lot of times if we go to the Rod Run or something in Pigeon Forge, we'll just drive this, because like I said, it's easy on gas. And I can park this thing anywhere. I mean, a little spot, hey, I'm in. And they don't seem to pick on something like this as opposed to an old car or an old truck. But I don't go to the Rod Run very much. But when we do, a lot of times we just take off in this, fill it up, take off. So anyway, like I said, these colors are kind of similar. I just thought I'd show you them. And I appreciate all the people that have commented saying that these are good trucks. Like I said, I've never owned one of these before. 2003 cat-eye truck, never owned one before. And everybody has reassured me that they are very good trucks. So I normally keep something a very long time. So I had that little 93 S10 Ranger, I want to say 23 years. You know, and I hate to get rid of it. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just my knees are bad, and I was needing an automatic instead of a 5-speed. So I'm real happy to have this. Thank you for all the comments y'all have made on this and informing me of what I actually have. If you have one of these cars right here, let me know. You know, let me know if you like it or not. And like I said, it's a good little old car. I mean, Toyota, I wish they still made these. You know, I'd love to have had this one new, brand new. Oh my goodness, I'd love to have this brand new. Anyway, it's got a lot of miles on it, but it's still ticking. Toyota. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you watching Primer at His Best on YouTube. If you'd like and subscribe, I sure would appreciate it. Don't forget to tell your family and friends. And if you have an old car or an old truck that you'd like me to put on my YouTube channel for free, you're welcome to do so. Walk around it for 2 or 3 minutes. Turn your phone sideways just like I have mine. And no music or foul language, please. Send me a video of what you're working on, what you just found, what you just traded for, what you just bought. I don't care. It can be pretty, it can be ugly. I like them all. I am not particular. Send me a video to primeathisbest@comcast.net, Facebook Messenger primeathisbest, or Instagram Messenger primeathisbest. There's 3 ways. Do a video, press send, and I'll get it and I'll put it on YouTube. I'll let you know when I post it so you can tell your family and friends. Appreciate y'all watching, guys. You're watching Primer at His Best, and as I said, I'm on Facebook Primer at His Best, Instagram Primer at His Best, and got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I occasionally put videos up on. I'd appreciate if you check it out. Like and subscribe to both YouTube channels, please. It would help me tremendously. Hope y'all's having a blessed day. It is beautiful today. Beautiful. God bless each and every one of y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all later.